They are working for our community and our country, bringing recognition to our LGBTQ veterans with ties to San Diego, many who were not allowed to serve openly. Retired U.S. Army Major Veronica Zerrer and Clay Kilpatrick, who is the chair of San Diego Pride Military Programs, and a Marine Corps veteran, are here to tell us more about the LGBT Veterans Wall of Honor. Thank you both for joining us here on The Four. We appreciate you.
It's our pleasure. Thanks
Veronica,
for having us.
I would love to start with you on this first question. First of all, retired Army Major.
Correct.
Fantastic. How many years did you serve?
22 years and about 10 months.
And I was asking you quickly here during the commercial break, all over the world.
My favorite was Germany.
Your favorite was Germany. That was your favorite stop. We were just talking about the LGBT Wall of Honor here in San Diego. First of all, where is this? And talk a little bit about what this is.
The Benjamin Dillingham and Bridget K. Wilson Wall of Honor resides at the community center, the LGBT Community Center. And what it's designed to do is it's designed to honor the service of LGBT veterans that served before, during, and after Don't Ask, Don't Tell.
And I was looking on the website, you can actually nominate somebody to be honored on the wall. Talk a little bit about that.
The nomination process requires that the individual have something to do with the community of San Diego. They have to live in the community of San Diego, and they have to be participants in the community of San Diego. In other words, be a community organizer perhaps, or community volunteer. We want to honor the service in the spirit that these men and women served in the military and continued that service, that philosophy of service, after they got out of the military.
I know nominations are closed for this year, but next year there's always an opportunity.
Nominations are always open from May until June 30th of every year.
Okay, so keep that in mind as we get into the following year. Clay, I'd love to bring you in on the conversation here as well. You're in charge of the Pride Military Programs. What's going on with the parade, and talk about some of the recognition that we'll be seeing out there.
Yeah, so this year, once again, we'll be marching in the parade. We actually lead the parade, so we're the first contingent to step off. We're led by a fully uniformed color guard, and it will be representing the Army, the Marine Corps, Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard, and Space Force. And they're all uniformed. Behind them, we have the Marine Corps Band from MCRD San Diego, which will be performing for the third time. And behind that, we'll have about 100 active duty and veterans marching in branch order. And then we're followed by the California National Guard, which will be the 10th or 11th time that they've participated, and we've get a lot of great support from them.
You mentioned MCRD, which you actually have a connection to.
I do have one. I was a Marine at MCRD. I was a drill instructor at my company, 3rd Battalion. And the parade is something very personal to me because I remember when I was in the 80s, that was before Don't Ask, Don't Tell, and I heard about Pride. I thought, I'm not going to be within 10 miles of this area in case someone sees me and outs me and there's a problem, because I was very much in the closet. But now to see our service members being able to wear their uniforms, to march proudly in the band and in the service, and really be themselves and have their spouses and their kids there, it just means so much to see that.
Yeah, certainly a lot has changed, especially when you were serving right here in San Diego, most definitely. Veronica, you wrote a book, and I don't want to run out of time here before we mention the book. This is something that you wrote?
This is something that I wrote. It's a combination love story and spy story. So.
Okay, hold it up so that way our camera can get a little shot of it. The title is?
Memoirs of a Cold Warrior, a novel.
A novel, okay, well, fantastic. Well, thank you both for your service.
Thank you.
And thank you again for participating in this year's Pride events. In fact, Carlo has a little bit more information about that. Carlo.
Yeah, here at CBS 8, we're proud partners with San Diego Pride, and for the first time, we will air the parade live on the CW San Diego. You can watch, that's this Saturday, July 20th, starting at 10 a.m. Marcella Lee, Evan Narani, and me will all be hosting. We will also be live streaming the parade on CBS 8 Plus and our digital platforms. When we come back,